Hello, my name is Heather Steele. I am proposing a class instruction to be held in the Special Collections and University Archives Department in the library where I currently work. This instruction would cover both what the department is and how it can assist our students with their research in their graduate school career and beyond. Each semester, the department staff are approached by professors requesting to bring their students by to view the department. While we encourage surprise visits and questions from patrons, we would like to provide a more focused and guided experience for our students on campus. Many papers and thesis projects that graduate students are assigned require them to find and utilize primary resource material. Special Collections and University Archives is the perfect place to provide access to this sort of material, as well as the guidance on how to effectively find, use, and cite it. Due to the unique rules, procedures, and practices that a department like ours has, we see the need for a class instruction that guides the student through a visit to Special Collections and University Archives. The class that I'm proposing will be about an hour to an hour and 40, depending on the professor's availability in the class. The class will be conducted in the department itself, which has around 35 chairs, a projector, screen, large work tables. The in-department setting is ideal and necessary for the hands-on exploration of the archives material since it is not allowed to leave the room. A projection of a PowerPoint lecture will be on the screen to reinforce the lecture topics and to provide visual resources for the students to use when completing in-class assignments. There will also be a handout. The class will cover the following points. So first we'll establish the reason the students are visiting the department. Maybe it's just at the request of the professor, or they have a specific assignment that they have to do. Then we'll establish what the students should expect to learn and what we want them to already know. We want them to know that they should be familiar with basic search strategies using the library catalog. We want to make sure they know why they're there and what they should already know. Third, we're going to define what a Special Collections department is and what it has to offer and why it's valuable for researchers. We are not the only department of our kind, and we want to let the students know why departments like ours can help them no matter where they go. Then we're going to overview the rules and the policies in place for working with rare, delicate, or unique material. We want them to know why it's pencils only, no bags, no flash photography. If they know why the rules exist, they're more inclined to follow them. Number 5, we're going to review citations and highlight the difference in citing rare materials compared to regular research materials. It can be tricky. Number 6, we're going to define what a finding aid is and how to use it. Provide examples of different ones and different levels of them. Finding aids can be confusing, and we want to show them what information they can gain by reviewing one. Number 7, we're going to provide other online resources and advise how to use them for finding archival collections outside of our department. We want them to know where else they can look online. And number 8, we're going to provide contact information, our hours, and just the general info about how to get more help from our department. We would like the students to be engaged and active in the learning process during the class, so we've developed in-class activities. The students will be asked a few questions to assess what they know or what they don't know about the department. They will be given an overview on the department itself, and we'll have them walk around to different things in the room to bring up discussions about the kinds of materials that are there. The students then will be asked to get into groups of 3 to 5 people. Each group will be asked to come up with a search topic to test, and then they will be asked to report on what topic they picked and if their search was successful. The students will be asked to go through an archival collection box and pull an item. The items in the boxes will be unique and interesting, hopefully. They will have a short worksheet to fill out about the item that they chose. The student then will be asked to create a citation for their item, with a few requested volunteers to come up and write their citation on a whiteboard. These can be done in a group or individually. And finally, we just want to inform the students that their ability to be self-sufficient when it comes to searching for these kinds of materials will give them the upper hand in school, and if they further their academic or research careers. Conducting research in a department like ours will provide them with unique ideas and evidence and the opportunity to research something that no one has ever researched before. At the end of the session, to assess the successfulness of the instruction, students will be provided with a link to an online survey. The survey will contain questions about the instruction, asking the students if they would feel comfortable reaching out to the department to begin research, and a few other questions. Overall, the students will be assessed by the successful completion and participation of the worksheet, the search activity, and the citation activity in class, as well as the online survey. The instructor of the class will also follow up with the professor to discuss the student's performance and impression of the instruction. Any concerns or suggestions will be taken seriously. The assessment of the success or failure of the instruction will be important to review so that updates, changes, or additions can be made to the lesson for future classes. I hope this gives you a good idea of what we're kind of interested in going for here and why it's important for our students to learn about a unique department like ours and how to do research in it. Please let me know if you have any questions, and thank you very much.